This is the Parenting IQ podcast where our mission is to equip you during your child's academic years to bring learning to the daily little moments. I'm your host, Dr. Kelly Cagle, and I want to welcome you to Season 4, Little Moments, Big Impacts. Hey, lifelong learners. Welcome to another episode. I've brought my son again, Levi Cagle. Say hi.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so today, if you want to pause real quick and go get your kids, we've had a lot of mamas share that they go and get their kids and actually watch our YouTube channel on TV, or they send the episode to the child and then they watch together. But this is an important conversation because you don't have this mastered, but this has been a really big lesson that you've been learning since a few things have changed in your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've given you a little bit overview of what we're going to talk about, but I didn't tell them the questions. And I did this last time, and I feel like it's a way more authentic conversation for you to know that I've just pulled my 13-year-old here to sit with me and to talk about needs and wants.
Yep.
But you like nice things, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nice things typically cost a little more money, right?
A lot more.
A lot more money. I also like nice things, but you are kind of like me in this perspective that you would rather have nice things, but not a whole bunch, not less options, but having what you want.
Yeah, you don't want to kind of be a try-hard, and you don't want to have every single nice thing out there, and don't be a show-off kind of.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Stay humble.
Stay humble regardless of what you wear, what you want, what you, right? What shoes, what clothes, what jewelry you're wearing. Okay. You have picked up, and this is what I wanted to talk about, the things that have changed in your life. You kind of have started working around our neighborhood. Can you tell our friends what that has looked like for you, what you go around and you offer people?
So I go around the neighborhood and I knock on doors and I ask them if I would like to pick up their dog poop, if they have a dog, or give their car a detail, clean the inside and stuff, or check their skimmers, or pick up the leaves. And even I do some weeds too. And I've made pretty good stuff off of that, and it's been fun. So
on your days, the time that you have that you're not in school, you go around our neighborhood and you knock on doors. And you've had really good responses, right? From most of the people.
Some good and some bad.
Some bad. How have you taken the bad?
It kind of slapped me in the back of the head because I was not ready for it. There's been a couple Karens, if you will.
Okay.
But yeah, they've been kind of.
We've only had two.
Yeah, two.
So out of every job that you've picked up, there's been definitely just a couple that haven't wanted it. But what I wanted to bring up is now that you are earning money, how has that changed your mindset about buying things? Because we started the discussion, you like nice things. Mom and dad aren't going to go and spend a whole bunch of money for the nice things
I know
you like, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been really big into shoes. And so I actually bought 2 pairs of shoes. And I was thinking of how much, if I bought these shoes, this much of money, how long it would take me to earn that money back. So you got to really kind of put a lot of thought into something before you purchase it. And
before you started earning money, would those thoughts ever cross your mind?
No, because I thought it was just, I want this, so I need to have it. Mm-hmm. And I didn't it's going to be a minute since I wasn't working that I'm going to make that money back. So.
Yeah, that was actually my next question about patience whenever.
It does take a lot of patience when you want something, because you buy something and you think it's the greatest thing in the world. And the next week you're like, oh, I think I should have got this one. And then you got to wait, be patient, wait till you're in the right moment to buy it. So
to be able to afford it. Affordability is important when it comes to buying stuff. It's not just about you want it, you get it.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's actually a really important conversation, Levi. I know that you are only 13, but as you grow up in adulthood, mom and dad have had to make those decisions. Do we need this, or do we just really want this right now? Do we need to wait for this before we can really afford it?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not easy to be patient. I'm not very patient.
I'm not very patient
You're
either.
not very patient. Dad is not very patient.
Oh, no.
but oh, you just threw you under the bus,
No,
Josh.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
He's going to listen. He's going to come at you when he gets upset.
I know.
Levi, what are you telling the world?
He's just got to be patient with me. Okay, just let me cook now.
But honestly, you having that different perspective in your life, even from a young age, has helped you understand that, man, are these shoes, you just mentioned you were into shoes, are these shoes really worth this amount of money? Because it's going to take
time.
Because it's going to take you all of this time, all of this effort, all of these hours to make that money back. When before, if you just wanted something and you asked mom and dad and we told you yes or we told you no, you really didn't know why. Now, what I've seen, the growth in you is that you now see if you ask for something that costs $100, you know that it's going to, even if it's not coming out of your pocket, you know the effort that it takes mom and dad to earn $100.
Yeah.
So it's been a really good, beneficial thing. Okay. One more question that I want to have you, because I wanted to keep this conversation short and sweet and to the point, so people know that these are important lessons to teach to your kids, because adults, we deal with this all the time. So it can start very early. You actually started working on this when you were 12. So last question, in your opinion. So tell me how you feel. Think about your thoughts when you open your closet and you don't see a whole lot of stuff, because we've kept your closet pretty simple. We always have, unless it was all hand-me-downs. You don't have a whole lot of stuff, but you know that whatever is in your closet
is what I need,
is really what you love too. You handpick things, you bought things, you invested in things, you want everything in your closet. So how does your heart, what goes through your mind, how does your heart feel, and what goes through your mind when you look at your closet?
Well, a lot of times when I'm looking at my closet, I know that I might need new clothes, but I'm going to, you got to wait, be patient for the right time. And I wait for my birthday so I don't have to buy anything, because I know that it does take a lot of money, because clothes are expensive now, especially clothes that I want, which it's okay, but you just got to balance that. But when I look in my closet, there's not just a ton of stuff, and but it's what I need. So I don't feel like I'm lacking anything, because all the things I have are kind of what I need. I have cute clothes
for church.
Yeah, normal clothes. So it's all that I need.
Yeah, and you've talked about before, and even on the show, you've talked about how you feel whenever you have a lot of stuff. I want to say the example you used was during school when you have a lot of stuff on your desk.
When I have so much papers, I start like shaking and freaking out. I do not know why, but there's something about me that it has to be organized. This pencil cannot be here. It has to be right here. So it has to be all nice and neat. As soon as I start school, I have to organize everything, make sure everything's neat, or else I can't focus.
Okay, so let's flip that into your closet. What if your closet, now on the contrary from what you just described, that you know when you open your closet, it is what you need. If your closet was full of a whole bunch of clothes that I said, no, you need to keep this because this is cute, whatever, and you didn't really love it, but I just kind of stuffed your closet with things that maybe didn't fit you, or you didn't like, you didn't enjoy wearing, or I bought you from an off brand, or all these shoes that I just saw and they were $20 and so I bought them, and just stuff. How would you feel if you open your closet to a really overflowing, mixed in with things you love and things you hate, how would that make you feel?
I'd be really mad because I like to pick out my stuff, and when someone else picks something out and I don't like it, I don't want to make that person sad by telling them, hey, I don't want this or something. So you got to deal with it, and when I deal with it, it doesn't go that good. So I like
for you, right?
Yeah, for
you
me.
want to please the other person, but for you, you're kind of like, oh, I don't like this.
So I've got to kind of take that sadness or madness upon myself. And so I actually just cleaned out my closet, took everything out the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm happy with it. But if it was stuffed with all that stuff, I'd be mad, and I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, overwhelmed, I think, is even more accurate, because your thought goes straight to mad. But I don't know if it's really anger. I think it would just be like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. I don't
stuff in it. Yeah, then I'd get mad because it's my closet.
Yeah.
If I pick what I want to wear.
Yeah. So the picture that I'm trying to paint is moms or dads. If you just keep things in your kid's closet because it was a gift, or because you bought it, it was on sale, or because it was, bought for family pictures, but your kid really hates how it feels, or the tags, or it's an off-brand thing and they don't love it. The shoes give them blisters, but they're so cute. It really just fills their closet with stuff. And you're hearing from Levi that he would rather have less in his closet, more clarity,
but still have what I need,
but have what you want, what you like, what you need, what you love, what fits. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I have not always been this way. Just so you know, I used to always keep all of these things. And then I got to the point that I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. If Levi doesn't like these, even though they're brand name, they're Gap jeans, they're so cute. I know they cost $60 or whatever, but you don't like them. I'm filling up your stuff with junk.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sending you to that, what you're saying, the mad or the overwhelmed. Oh my gosh, I'm suffocating almost feeling. And too many options sometimes isn't the best.
For me, so I hate being passed down clothes. So I'm glad I'm the oldest. That's my number one thing. I'm so glad I'm the oldest because I get new clothes.
Yeah, well, your brothers don't always just get your hand-me-downs.
I know.
No, I know, but I'm just saying I know what you're saying. But at the same time, the bigger picture is moms, dads, kids. Be okay to say, hey, I don't want this. Let's get rid of it. Stuff can just be clutter. So don't just shop to buy things. Be intentional about what you buy, because as you said, it takes money. Money ain't easy, even if it's $20. Sometimes you work an hour to make $20.
Exactly.
Right? So simplify, listen to your child, be together in this process, and be okay with getting rid of stuff and only keeping what you love.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Anything else you want to add to your friends that are listening and possibly thinking, Levi, what about this? Anything else?
Well, if there's anything if they have a problem with me, they can text me. But if they don't have my number, that means that they don't know me enough to have a problem with me. So I don't.
So if you have a question, let me put it this way, because maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's just a question or something you want to say to Levi. You can tell he's a teenager now, because everything is anger. Everything is like, come at me if you have a problem. Dad, come talk to me if you have a problem. But the reality is, if you have a question that you want to ask Levi, you can shoot me a DM on Instagram at Dr. Kelly Cagle. You can comment on our YouTube channel, also at Dr. Kelly Cagle. And I'll make sure to relay the message to him so he can give you advice from Levi Cagle. Lifelong learners, I hope that this has been helpful to simplify your life, to declutter your kids' closet as they really understand needs versus wants. More importantly, I hope that you guys have a fantastic week. Love you guys.